Hello everybody, welcome to another Train Sim World for video. We are playing on the Long Island commuter some more. This one is actually just a regular service. This is these guys are all queued up ready to get out. This is train 18, New York Penn to Babylon. I'm getting pushed out by the AI. So we're gonna unlock both doors, and we're gonna set the train up. And we are driving the M7 today. We are not on the M9. That's wipers. Just regular dim lights right now. We don't need them on bright. There we go, the above view. Both doors are open. I still have my bag marker lights on. And it's what I love about it is it's actually kind of lively now. We have some New Jersey Transit trains over there. No Amtrak, I don't believe, in the station itself. I do have the Amtrak DLC as well. We have a train now leaving. Heading towards the yard. We've got a little bit of time left before we have to set off. I like my window. I'm gonna open both windows. It's a nice, at least according to the game, it's today's date, which is May 12th, Mother's Day. Of the recording, so it's a Mother's Day service. We are now closing both doors. All right, next stop is Jamaica, platform 7. There we go. It is updated now on the side of the train. This is Babylon. We have an M3 pulling into the station. That's awesome. So, in the train itself, I do open the windows just so you can get a better hearing of everything, because if I close it, it does muffle it a little bit. It's going to be a nice day, hopefully. Hope the alert is telling me to wake up and pay attention to what I'm doing. There's another M3 waiting for clearance. Probably waiting for me to get out of the way. We're just cruising at a nice safe speed of just under 10 miles an hour. That will eventually, I think, start to go back up. It drops speed a little bit, but we're on a downhill. At least until we get clearance to go a little faster. Almost at a 1% downhill, though. There we go. See, gravity is now working on our side. I think track speed is 15. Not even lit up on there. Yes, the scenery of the tunnel. You can still hear the other trains in the other tunnels. All right, we've got some clearance to now go. It is very busy sounding. And one thing I will say that they actually did fix is in the prior Long Island Railroad DLC, there was a weird spot in the tunnel. It would glitch, and it wouldn't load. And now it actually loads fully. It is really busy coming in. This is an early morning service, though. It's 7:30 in the morning in game, and that means it's rush hour coming into the city. I'm the oddball going back out on the island, but I actually kind of like being the oddball because you see all the trains coming towards you, which makes it very lively. So our speed limit is 60 miles an hour. Now I do have it set up for dynamic weather. Will the weather actually change for us? That's just luck of the draw. I'm hoping it kind of stays nice and sunny the whole time. It is we're going uphill. Let's get some more speed going for us. Try to get up to at least 50. There's not much to really talk about right now at this point, as we're just in a tunnel. Yay. On the left we have rocks and granite, and also on the right we have it as well. They did make it more lit. We are getting towards the end of it, thank goodness. And the tunnel has always been like just unbearable. Look how awesome it's like a white wall. Ooh, we are out. It is. Doesn't look too bad. It's actually quite clear right now. We're going a comfortable 50 miles an hour out of the tunnel. I think it's this stretch of track. There's a stretch of track that you'll actually see the power on the train go away because we won't be connected to a third rail, which is actually quite interesting that they've added that. Everybody talks about the missing bridge that they added. There it is. It's honestly quite it's astonishing how much detail they added. Like, when you look at the bridge that's missing, if you can get the camera to go high enough, they actually did the subway tracks up there. Granted, they're probably not correct, but they're there. Same with Woodside. You can go up to this, you can get the camera to go up to the station. Alright, so there you go. You can see where it disconnects a couple times. Add some power back to it. It looks like we have some foggy weather, unfortunately, for this trip, which is oh, there we go. Got another westbound train. Two westbound trains back to back. An M7 followed by an M9 right behind them. And what's good about that now is the game, with the time schedules, the trains actually utilize the other tracks now. So you can get two trains that close to each other coming straight at you. So, actually doing pretty good, going about 50 miles an hour. We have to get to Jamaica by 7:50. As long as I don't mess up, that's going to be quite doable with plenty of time to spare. It is very foggy now, though. It's quite dark. That's not going to do any good, but Might as well turn them on as we are now passing Woodside. If we have some spare time when we get to Jamaica, I'll show you guys the new... They did update the boards. And it's actually really nice that they've updated it. You know, you have all the different trains, branches, and even with their respected colors, which is nice. M9 heading into the city. It's a foggy day here as we head out the island. Hopefully the fog will clear up. There is actually another piece of detail. I don't know if a lot of people notice, but like I get bored sometimes. I just start wandering to see outside of the diameters of the track how much they got right and wrong. And like, I don't expect the buildings for the most part to be right. They're just gonna plop, you know, placeholder buildings. But there's certain things, like when you get closer to Jamaica, I think it's... I know one of them, it's the J and Z, I think it is. Subway lines actually run for a brief moment next to the Long Island Railroad, and they actually did put those tracks in. I think it's the J and Z. Somebody correct me if I'm not 100% correctly. Nice. Well, I guess let's open her up. Max power, 80-mile-an-hour speed limit. Let's get up to it. We've got to get to Jamaica. M7. We're going about now 73. So I just have to keep paying attention to that train control. The alerter, stay awake. Don't fall asleep on us. Yes, got it. Okay. 7 minutes to go. We're making good time. I would say 2.5 miles to go. Granted, when we get closer to Jamaica, we're gonna go to a crawl. Alright, what is this? Is this? I don't know what station this is. Might be Kew Gardens. Nope, Forest Hill. Kew Gardens might be the next one. I still have the lights on. Oops. I need to turn those off. There we go. There we go. More better. I've seen in some instances, at least with watching YouTube videos of the Long Island Railroad, like when they're in a snowstorm, borderline blizzard, they'll actually leave the bright lights on. So any trains coming up behind you can see you still. Luckily, no snow to worry about with this scenario. Just fog right now. It's a dreary day here. On coast, we got some yellows coming up. Now our speed has changed. As we are approaching Jamaica. Somebody said you had to apply so much brake and then hit the alerter for it to not trip the emergency brake, and I cannot remember exactly how much it was. Vroom, vroom, vroom. We are getting closer. I wonder if it really does that in real life, automatically applies the brake when that goes off. I was watching some more videos and like, you can't mess with that anymore. But if you have the original DLC, you can still use those on that route and mess with those. But the MTA was worried that people would learn how to steal trains. Don't think train theft is that big of a thing, but okay, you know, can't be too cautious. Because in all reality, this game, it is very realistic. You know. Only bad thing is if there was ever an actual emergency, whoever plays this game and knows how to drive the train might be dumbfounded without a keyboard or a controller. You can just barely see it. As we crawl. They actually added, you know, trains there. Used to be a ghost town, but now that those are at least sitting there, it makes it a little more lively. Here we are. Just on a very slow approach. We are about 2 minutes early, so we did good. We got 2 trains leaving. Can't get any closer. At the same time, we got an M7, looks like an M9, leaving at the same time. That was the one thing that was missing from the first expansion, was just the liveliness, and there you go, we have it now. Alright, time to start actually paying attention to where I'm going, because we're entering the platform. There's my cab light. Gauge lights on, brake, cab, desk brake. Bring that up a little bit. We are now here at Jamaica. And by the time we actually stop, we'll be about a minute early, which is great. We're right on time. Alerter going off while I'm trying to stop. We're going to open our right side doors first. Now our left side doors. We are the middle platform. So as crazy as it sounds, the way, as busy as Jamaica is, there'll be some scenarios where, well, actually, as I speak, here comes another train, where you'll have this train here to Babylon, you have whatever train this is pulling in, and then you'll have a diesel going to either Montauk or, well, I should say at least Patchogue. Montauk trains are not often, but same line technically. But still, you have one of them coming here, and they'll actually tell you when you get off that train to run through the middle of the one there so you can get over here. I've done it before. And when I lived in New York, doing something crazy like that, just to try to save time to get to your next train, seemed absolutely normal. Not once did it ever cross my mind of, hey, the door could close mid-crossing. Alright, so we got a minute and a half. This train is going to Long Beach on the track next to us. Where's the sign? The signs are not doing what they need to do right now. I'm going to need you. There it is. See? Long Beach in 1 minute. On my track, it says Babylon also leaving in 1 minute. I'm definitely hoping that Trainsim World continues to work on this route and extends it more. Like, I'm going to show favoritism to the Babylon branch because that's the branch I grew up with. But, well, that's kind of iffy. But you got Long Beach, Babylon in 7 minutes, Ronkonkoma, and Far Rockaway. And then my side says the same thing other than the top two being reversed. That's fun. That's cool. We have a train pulling in. I can hear it squeaking. There we go. That's on it. I love it. We're going to close our right side doors. We're getting ready to leave now. And now we are also closing our left side at the same time as they are because we are all getting ready to depart at the same time. If you ever wanted to hear a side-by-side of them at the same time leaving, there you go, you got it. So you can compare the two. And I'm taking this as a perfect advantage to take a photo. A good old thumbnail here. I think that is fantastic. Let's see what is it? Saturation. I always make it more saturated. Make it look more better, but it's not looking more better right now with the fog. I don't like the headlights either. Alright, so I know what I'm doing. I need to do that hide overlay. Also, though, a fun little trick here when you're taking photos. I don't know why it makes it look better. I could angle it exactly the same way standing close to the train. But when you angle yourself far away and then you zoom in, it makes it look better. No idea why. I'm gonna need a professional photographer to explain that to me. I think I like that. That looks good. You get both trains in the picture too. Boom, baby. There it is. A screenshot. So 91. We got 9136. We're gonna try to remember that because the Babylon branch and the Long Beach branch do meet back up again. So he is now, he's heading down underneath. And the fog has just now lifted immediately. No smoothness to it, just immediate lift off. And, very busy train station. We got one already pulling in. I think right behind him is a red lighted M7. Lots and lots of tire screeching. Even though it's not tires, it's wheel screeching. You can hear the oh, look, there he goes. That's cool. Those are those things I don't pay attention to. That's awesome. just so much is going on. Oh, just lots of screeching. We're now over here. Just kind of keeping it gently right on speed. Oh, this is agonizing going this slow. So next stop is Limbrook, track A2. I think the way that they have it as A and B at Limbrook is just because of the two different branches. There we go. Let's go. They've given us the okay to go for it. So now we are on the tracks, now heading officially onto the Bamalot branch. And these tracks are shared by some trains that go to Long Beach. Pretty sure. Oh, I'm speeding now. Oh. Okay, good. I got it. What is it? Is it East Rockaway? Far Rockaway, East Rockaway, Long Beach, and then also Montauk all share these tracks. Which is kind of surprising that they didn't add the way that the route is actually made. The fact that we didn't get, I think it is the East Rockaway, is kind of amazing because you already have. I'm gonna look it up, but like we have, they pretty much built everything around it. It kind of makes no sense that they just kind of left that one out. I know they'll probably say something like console limitations or something like that, but there's a lot that they can do that I think people would appreciate. Oh, gotta slow down. Like, I know a lot of people wanted them to go the full Ronkonkoma branch. I think that would be pretty awesome. Like, if they got to, I've seen it already on some other services. You have a part 1 and a part 2. And I think if they do part 1, part 2 like that with other things that just extend it, like, I think that would work out really well. And then on top of that, the timetable that we use in the game is fairly accurate. So like, if it says that you're supposed to be at that last stop by 8 o'clock, your part 2 should start roughly at 8 o'clock, and it wouldn't be so bad. Like, people would definitely go and do one part and load the second part, and then if they're making it for a video, they could edit it, and you would never really know that there was the edit. It'd be like just a subtle swap, and if you weren't paying attention, you wouldn't know. I make this sound very easy. I'm a horrible person for that. We got a 60-mile board coming up. I'm actually going to drop it a little lower than 60. Now, will we actually meet up with our friend that we ran into at Jamaica? I don't know. In theory, if he's not stopping at those stations, we should actually catch right back up to him. Or he catch up to us. I actually don't know which line is faster. 60-mile-an-hour speed limit. Alright, so we're actually there it is, so we're rejoining now at the Long Beach branch. Four miles away, so we're doing good. We're gonna hit an uphill. This is just a big section of track here. Put minimum power on just so we don't really scrub speed. We'll probably lose a little bit going up the hill. Now it's 0.7. I love hearing them come by. Gotta go full power on the downhill. Oh, speed limit changed. The goal every time is just to give people whiplash. Every time. To go. We're doing great. We're making great time. Got two trains sitting here. Hey, there it is. I'm pretty sure that was the other one. We caught back up to it. That's awesome. Within 500 feet, we are doing good. I feel like we need to slow down though. I just don't trust the train control. Yep, there it goes. On a downhill too. That's like a pretty steep downhill that wants to slow down on. 60-mile-an-hour board here. As we are approaching Lynbrook. Oh, really messing with me there. right, here we are. We have made it to Lynbrook. Unfortunately, this is as far as the Babylon branch goes in the game. Hey, look what we got next to us pulling in. our buddy from Jamaica. That's kind of awesome. We are here. Oh, okay, sir, I'll get out of the train. And that is our breakdown. We did it. We did very well. Let's see. I didn't catch what our score was. It should give us a badge, I think, right? I don't care. We're gonna return on. So, let's see. We're gonna do some rail fanning. So he should get ready to leave. Now, do I go onto the other side? Or do I sit from here and do it? Watch. This is... Okay, so he's leaving first. Oh, whoa, we got one coming in. There you go. Who needs to leave the house now to do rail fanning? You can just sit here and do it. That's awesome. Say goodbye to our train as it continues on without us. All right, I hope everybody has enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.